Don't mistake activity for achievement. That's one of the biggest things you got to do when you train. Just because you're in here working, are you working on the right things? Are you working at things that are going to translate to the game? That's the important part. That's what you need to be focusing on. I had a school down the road, 100 players tried out for the seventh grade team, 80 tried out for the eighth grade team. What that tells me is that 90% of those kids are going to go home. They're going to get cut. They're only going to keep 10 to 12 kids. And what's going to happen is though, and you can break it down to the middle, the low, and the high end. The low end kids are the kids that don't train at all. They don't take any of it seriously. The middle of the kids, those are the kids that are training, but they're probably training doing the wrong thing, all the flashy moves. I heard it the other day. A lot of the NBA guys talk about it. Boring drills pay the bills. All the flashy stuff is going to get you cut. It's not going to win you games. Yeah, it looks good, but the percentage of it is going in is not going to work. Then you have the kids that are training hard, smart, and they're also training with a purpose. Those are probably the top 10% of the kids that actually need to be focusing on the things that are going to get them through the drought, the things that are going to help them win games. So again, I just want y'all to understand, just because you're doing work and just out there breaking a sweat doesn't necessarily mean you're working on the right things. You need to make sure whoever you're working with that they have the tools to equip you. Is this a former coach? Is it somebody that knows what they're talking about? This have they won a championship? Have they coached in college? I mean, those are all things. Do they have an education background? Are they a teacher? Do they know how to teach the game? Do they have a structure on the court? These are all things that matter. If you're just bopping around the court, there's no sweat and it's easy, then you're just giving an advantage to the other kids. Again, come check us out. There's the Hoop Shooting Academy. Get your schedule up for the No Sweat introduction. Let us show you what we can do. Don't be one of those don't be one of the 90%. We want you to be one of the 10%, working on things that are applicable to the game. Again, Hoops Over Hype. Check us out.